I'm truly very, very grateful for that. So, for this week, we have the coffee cup that I will be reading from, as well as pulling out some cards towards the end. I have the lovely Crow Tarot here. We have the world. This is a deck I'm so connected to. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. Let's have a look. Okay, what I see is you are getting ready, like you're gearing up to start to deal with a lot of things that perhaps you've kind of been dreading to deal with, but now it's come to a point where it's like, okay, it's now or never. You know, you're dealing with a few issues or matters of the heart as well, and but it's actually going to be very, very productive and a lot of progress from that. I do see, in terms of relationships here, there's a lot going on. There, I do see reconciliation for some of you. There is something that you're going to be made aware of, and because of this, it could lead to a reconciliation. And I do see quite a few people coming together, you know, old and new. But there is definitely a lot happening in terms of, you know, what you are deciding about that part of your life, where your mind is currently, what you want to do about it. And it's like you're wanting to clear the air with someone important or people here, and you know that is being done as well. I do see a defensive energy with some of you. There's you know, it could be the other person or people as well that they get defensive, but there is that. So I think you'll realize that perhaps you know, things will be said uh, in at the time where you feel maybe you weren't expecting so much to be revealed, basically. So maybe that's why you feel a little defensive. But what I do see here is that whatever misunderstandings you may have had, um, it clears up. That's where I was seeing the clearing the air, basically. Also, a resolution in work. If you've been having some issues, or feeling like you're tied up with something, there's going to be a resolution when it comes to work as well. So it's definitely a strong week of resolutions um, and revelations, to be honest. But I do see, if in a professional environment, in a work environment, you are getting a lot more support here, and you're getting the attention that you've been wanting or needing and deserve as well. So it's like, for some of you, you may have felt really, really bad. There is something opening up, something really good and bright opening up for you. And for some of you, you are moving on away from your current job, moving on to something better as well, or a different role. But there is like a lot of bright light onto that situation. And also something to do with your memories. You're going back in the past a lot. Um, Good times in the past, like good feelings, very, very nostalgic here. And I do see you reconnecting with friends, and kind of wanting that togetherness that you used to have with certain close friends in the past. I see that coming back as well. Um, there are talks in terms of a relationship. This cup seems to be a lot about that this week. Um, but in terms of what you are thinking, you're kind of really wanting to understand your environment, understand what is going on. And I just see you trying to get to the bottom of everything. And you're being flexible, which is really good. It's allow the flexibility because it's like if you've put a lot of time constraints on the things that you've wanted, it may have not worked out the way you wanted and then caused you a lot more pressure and stress. Whereas if you lift off those time constraints, it allows you to see things clearer, and with that flexibility allows a better flow of positivity into your life, and the right kind of people into your life as well. Something is going to be exposed. Something is going to be exposed here. And it may shock you or and a few people, but it adds to your benefit. It adds to your benefit here. But it's like something that will be talked about. You know, I do see that kind of feeling of shock. Um, and some big news that you've been waiting for so long. It's kind of been there the whole time, but it's only reaching you now for some reason. It's like maybe they thought they had sent you the news a while back, and only now it's been realized that you never actually received the news. So that's going to be finally something finally coming through for you as well. I do see success in a legal matter for some of you also. Um, and I do see something to do with your place of residence. Some changes happening there. It could be it could literally be you decide packing up, deciding to move away, or just kind of changing the way how everything looks, because that there is a change here, but it's a positive change also. um, yeah, there's a lot of things that you're going to start establishing for yourself and others around you as well. And for those of you that are in a relationship, um, there's going to be a lot of talk about how to. Again, there's going to be a lot of good resolutions. You're going to resolve a lot of things if you've had any problems. There's going to be serious discussions about that, and how to come to an understanding, and how to achieve a healthy, compromise between you two. That's what I see. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you, Aquarius. Ooh. Let's see what this is. The Five of Swords. Yep, the Five of Swords. That is precisely what I was saying. Here the Moon. Wow. I mean, it just speaks so true. And the Tower. Exactly. Ooh, Aquarius. Okay. Five of Swords. It's what I was saying in terms of clearing the air, coming to some sort of conclusion as well. But, you're wanting to get to the bottom of things, and that's what it is, and perhaps, some reconciliation, yes, but also walking away from unhealthy connections. And then with the Moon, as I said, something is going to be revealed, and it may shock you here with the Tower. There is some secrets that are coming to the surface, and you're going to see that. And perhaps there was some kind of illusion going on for some time, but this kind of really shakes things up. It really turns things around quite strongly for you. But it's good. This is exactly what you have been wanting. It's that Tower moment. It's completely revealing what needs to be revealed, kind of just bearing it all in order for you to have that fresh new start that you deserve. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is speaking everything. And then the Knight of Swords. That's good. This is really good. We're coming from the Tower, we then get the Three of Swords. I mean, these cards are amazing. It's completely, in the order of what's going on. from whatever is going to be revealed to you, or you coming to certain realizations, there may be, you may, if you're walking away from something or ending something, or even if it's leaving a job, for example, um, that pain and that heartache is being released. It's being released here with the Knight of Swords. And it's like once you've let go, here comes all that positivity that you deserve, that you've been waiting for. And with this beautiful white horse here, it's a message of great assistance. You're being divinely guided. You're being, led onto the right path, because everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why this is happening. So you can achieve that harmony and success, that you have been creating for yourself and are able to finally see. And here we have the Four of Swords, needing time away, needing to have a break from it all. Once everything has been done, completed, in terms of all of this that you're sorting out, all of this that you're dealing with, all those matters. And look, we then have the Empress card, the wonderful Empress card. This is exactly the way how this is basically the card, the cup in the cards. It's true to you. You're being brave. You're being strong by finally facing these things. And I feel like with some of you, you've had a fear to do so. But look, once that happens, once this release happens, you have a rush of positivity, of success coming in, and giving yourself a break. But when you give yourself that break and see that everything, you're glad that everything happened the way it did, you're going to understand it was truly meant to be, because finally things start to grow in such an abundant way here with the Empress, and things become very, your surroundings are like fertile. It's kind of like whatever you touch turns into something amazing. Things start to grow and flourish. There's a great sense of blossoming here for you, Aquarius. There's a togetherness, and I do see a beautiful connection coming in, but you must clear all of this fast. And then you are the Empress, Aquarius. I'm loving this for you, because all these things are very much needed, and I do hope